I want to do a little bit of the silly stuff right here. I saw this one guy this weekend, and he was using there was a guy, he was using somebody else's thing to push his way of doing it, right? And he did stuff like this, and a lot of food, right? Same way I learned, right? Ready? Heel. Good. All right. You want to get close, and he did super small things, and he was a clicker guy, right? You do super small, and you lure him up. Good. And break. And initially, like with him, I had to take just one at a time. But anyways, he was using somebody, instead of just showing his stuff, he was like, don't do this, and he was showing, ready, heel. Good. And he was saying, look, now he's kind of wanting to do it, right? Ready, here. I got distracted. Gotta have more food, right? So he was showing this guy that was using leash pressure, right? And the guy using leash pressure was going to a big old huge thing. You start small, right? Good. I dropped it. And break. So anyways, sometimes I've had to use leash pressure, but when you use it, you use real soft, right? Good. It's negative reinforcement. Now the guy that he was showing was like, they were really close and he was really pulling them up. That's not how you want to do it. Break. You want to do it, right? So if he's resisting going this way, good boy. If he's resisting going that way, you use the leash pressure to tell him, here, this is where you're supposed to go. You're not supposed to be trying to pick him up and put him on it. Now with him, I had to help him out. Break. But the way I helped him out was, the way I help out is, you like, if they're like, I don't understand the lure, right? If he's not understanding the lure, you pick a foot up and put the foot on it so he can see that that's no big deal. Good boy. Oh, very nice, young man. And break. Good. Right? So when you're using leash pressure, I'm getting stuck in a thought. When you're using leash pressure, you're not trying to pick them up and put them on it. Good job, buddy. Right? And break. And so here's the other thing that I don't like about all that kind of stuff, right? As I'm talking about it, is these people that are using, he's trying to push his way of doing stuff, so he's using the most extreme, right? Now maybe it's just the only one he came across, but he's using a super extreme of, most people aren't going to do that stuff like that. And maybe the guy that's using the leash pressure that way, he doesn't know any better. Maybe somebody said, hey, just use leash pressure, and he's like, okay, right? Which means he wasn't taught properly. And the other part is, you don't know the dog either, right? Although I don't see any reason to be going like that. You would be, right, if they're resistant of going to the thing, you're not trying to pick them up and put them on, you're just trying to go this way. Follow this leash, right? And he was going to a big old thing, you need to start smaller. Now a lot of people start with just like a thing on the ground, so it's just touching the object, right? Ready? Come on. Ready? This one. Good boy. And that's where I messed up with him too when I first started, because I had the red one. Break. Now it's not very big, and he's a taller guy, so I didn't think it was a big deal. But I tried to use the red one first, and this one's half the size. Let's see if we can get him to start turning. Come here, buddy. Ready? Get him up, right? And then you turn by your leg into his hips, and then you come back around. Good job. Break. So anyways, that's that thing. I'm getting stuck in he's really digging this ground today. It's a funny thing after it rains. And then here's this other one. Here's this thing. Right. So this one, the center round, the go around, whatever you want to call it, is, right? That's another one. You start off close, right? And you do a handoff. You go make sure he knows you got the food, and you go around. Make sure he sees the handoff. Don't do the handoff too fast. And then you back up. Yeah, good boy. Right? Or you can do just a lure around with the leash pressure. Not pulling him, but in case he is like, what's going on? Really? I don't like doing it like this because I like having this hand to go this way. And then you get rid of the food. Distracted by, hey. Right? So here, that's where you got your leash, right? Come on. Come on. There you go. And I initially, even if I have to use leash pressure and help him, I still do it. Right? And then the other point I was trying to get to is I don't like doing this way because I like doing this hand. Go. You see, you got the backpack right there. Right. So that's where you have your leash, right? You go, come on. Yeah. And when I did it inside with Raider, I would use food and not throw it. Right. But you start getting your distance. Once you get it good, ready? Yeah, very nice. Then you start backing up. Go place. I gotta finish my breakfast. Good boy. I gotta finish my breakfast. I was gonna say, what did I want to say about that? I wasn't even gonna say nothing about that. But you can start really, once you get it pretty good, the dog is doing all kinds of stuff and you're just kind of standing there. Do your little positions. You want to play some more? Break. I should reward him for staying there nice and calm, right? All right. Anyways, that was that. These people that do like comparative, a lot of people when they do the comparative stuff, that's where I was trying to go, is they're using the extreme of the other way, and it's like, stuff is more in the middle than what they're trying to tell you. Ha ha! Get it. Finish with some play. You don't like the Jolly Balders? Little noises over there. People coming out of their doorway. Yay, good boy! So he's kind of started barking at some people too. It's not bad though. So I'm just trying to, when he's really focusing, just trying to distract him and get him focused back on me, right? That's all. What you looking for? You don't like the Jolly Ball, bro? Huh? You don't like the Jolly Ball? What you want? Get you a toy. Get you what you want. You want this one? Run it out, run it out. How much food did you get? Oh, almost none. We didn't do enough work and stuff. We'll go sit over there and do the rest of his breakfast. Gave you the rest of your breakfast to set. He's digging the Frisbees today. I used to get tired of them after a minute. He got his foot in the hole. You got your foot in the hole. You can't carry it with your foot in the hole. Whapa! He is digging the frisbees today. Try to tear them up too, huh? They're my old ones. They were already started. Can you get them both? Oscar can get them both. He gets the ball inside of the frisbee. Catch it. Oh, I thought he was going to catch it. All right, whatever. Make it small and easy. Success and build on success. Push them when you gotta. Help them when you gotta. Push them when you gotta. When they're ready. I don't know. Something, somehow, some way makes sense.